That's the most
Beautiful.
ridiculous thing ever. All right, welcome everyone. No one's gonna be here for like at least 5 minutes, but it was worth doing.
Mortality.
That being
Wow.
said, I'd say let's chill here for like I don't know 2 minutes, wait for some people to trickle in, and then let's get started.
Sure.
I just had to open with this because it was worth it.
That was worth it.
The best gag ever.
I am the Joker, baby.
You are tonight.
It is me.
Did you get the
Hi.
feed from Twitch now?
Yeah, I can see it. I am amused. Yes.
All right.
He's the
did
Joker
it.
baby.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Oh man! So I gotta say, I've been playing this fucking Subnautica game for like 60 hours now.
60
Yeah.
hours. Interesting.
Yes, I'm 60
Because you
hours
can
and
sync-
I'm shit.
No, that's fine, but you can sink some like really nice, valuable, casual ass time into just like I'm gonna take a break and build a base here. Like, yeah.
Yep.
No.
That's pretty much what I'm doing.
And I love everyone's
Oh,
got their little style, how they've managed like because it's a bit of a sandbox. I'm like, where am I going to make little bases and what am I going to do? Going to spend heaps of time doing this, or as I did, made little satellite kind of outposts and shit, and like you put labels on them so you can always know where they are. And I found that really super cool. And pretty much all you do is just like you memorize the path where you don't run into those goddamn reapers. Because nope.
I found a opening in the middle of fucking nowhere with like, there's no way it can be. It just goes directly to the tree, the giant fucking tree.
Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
Do you know what I like in it too, Jeff? That like because there's no map, quote unquote, you end up with like a mental map in a way that's super satisfying, like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
You like
I
you're
like
mentally
that.
retracing your steps, and that's the only way you know how to get to places, unless you make markers. But yeah, oh man, that tree, that was a time, that was a moment.
Yeah.
It was like
I'm
Grease.
telling you. I don't.
Grolem and Joel, what is up?
Hey,
what's
Joel.
going on?
Joel was just watching our Commander game, and it was a time. Who won, Joel? By the way, because I stepped away, and there's two Witham guards. Shit was happening anyway. But yeah, it's what's your base building and stuff like that been doing, Jeff?
Right now, I'm like, I got one base. I got a main base next to my the life pod, and then I got one base next to the blood kelp area, which is pretty much going
Which
to
is
be my.
fucked. That place is terrifying.
It is.
And it's like,
And-
I think of all the things in the game, the things that give me the heebie-jeebies are the ones that teleport. I hate those things.
Because they look like they look like robot squid murderers.
Yeah, with old knife hands over here.
Joker 2019. It's the Joker, baby.
It's the Joker, baby.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We figured we could stick around here
Johnny said the Jonker.
for the second or two, and then we're gonna get started. Actually, I think we're good to get started now. It's been a couple of minutes. We just gave people enough time to start trickling in. So we're gonna kick it off. Welcome everybody to another week of the LexaCrunch Thunder from Down Under. And the episode title is "What a Waste of Good Ammo," a quote from a movie that we will be talking about later. But
A
before
very
we get into
quotable
that-
movie. A very quotable movie.
Well, there's only 6 lines.
Whoa.
We're going to get into it in a little bit, but before we do, we're going to introduce ourselves, starting over there on the far left. Who are you?
Hello, I'm the master of disaster. I am
Jonker.
Cheshire. And tonight, I have brought doom upon my fellow co-hosts. I have made them watch a movie that is perhaps one of the most iconic cult movies from the 90s that absolutely didn't hold up, but also brought across such a horrible meme to do with women that makes you wince quite terribly and makes you want to rip your eyes out of your skull because of the manic pixiness that was just so much worse than what it was intended to be. And we'll talk about that later.
That description is exactly mirrored by your act.
Yeah, it was meant to be. That was the idea.
All right, Mr. Cheshire. My name is Brandon, aka the producer, host here at MTG Lexicon. One of the crew that does the weekly LexaCrunch. I'm drinking the Black Cherry White Claw. I got to get through 3 of these so I can open up the next box of White Claw that I have that's next to me, which is all mango. So
hardcore.
Yeah, and I got 2 more on top of it. So I'm fixing to get wasted.
White Claw,
Just send
hardcore.
all the blackcurrant alcohol. I love blackcurrant. Blackcurrant is boss.
Mhm.
So
Not to be confused with Boss Coffee.
well, you know what? That if there was a boss coffee that was blackcurrant, it'd be extra boss.
Extra.
Boss XL. Exactly.
Well, person in the 3rd spot, whoever might you be.
Oh, it's
Who dat?
Jeff.
AKA
It's
Jeff.
Jeff, and this week I actually watched the movie, and I have a lot
Fuck
to say
yeah.
about it. I actually have notes, so
Wow,
Did you do
that's a
your
lot of
homework,
notes.
Jeff?
Holy crap.
yeah, it is because I have a lot to say. I'm drinking an original brewery called Original Pattern. It's a Pride Pale Ale, Better Queer Than Never is what it's called. And it's awesome. It came out in Pride Month, and it's very good.
Nice.
So, and it's got little rainbows, little guys with rainbows on the side.
Nice.
So-
Love the label.
Nice.
Very good.
Good stuff.
All right.
right.
The person at the end on the far right, who might you be?
The Jonker or the Jelker? Yeah. I'm Sam from Commander Crunch, and can I have my video back?
No, you've been banned from the video. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Every time we
Okay.
put you up, you just look like one thing, not the Joker.
Why don't we try it again?
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll do it right now.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Let's see what this
The joke was fun while it lasted.
baby looks like.
I mean, it's still funny. If you ask me.
Joker, baby.
I still think this is way better. I'm sorry.
This is how Sam went to prom, just in case you wanted to know.
I didn't go to prom because we don't do
Because
prom.
we don't have prom. It's Australia. I know. That's not part of the joke. This is improv, and you're not supposed to.
It's not part of the joke. It's the Joker. Baby.
It's the Joker,
The
baby.
Joker.
No,
Exactly.
like this, you can still bounce off of that. No, this was the first prom Australia ever had.
Yeah, exactly. First we got Titanic in the cinemas, and then we got prom, and it was like we're a country.
So you had to
Yeah,
go all
exactly.
out. You had to be.
We love American culture, exactly. I'm one half of Commander Crunch, and we have fun. And this week I watched a movie where it had booger jokes, so I was very happy.
It did have a booger joke.
It had a booger joke. It's like that was the mark of the
Are you
'90s, having a
saying that
booger
just
joke.
because there was a guy called Booger?
It was a guy called Booger, but there was also a booger joke, which I thought was very funny. But yeah.
Is this
Uh,
gonna pick it out?
Yeah.
So this movie quite the acquired taste.
So
There's
wait,
a lot to talk about.
before we get into the movie, did we want to talk about any MTG news whatsoever? Does anyone have anything they want to
MTG
talk about?
news.
Before that, you guys said what you're drinking. I'm drinking a Yarra Valley Pinot Noir.
Can you say that like the Joker would say it?
How does the Joker speak? Chesh? How?
Well, he
Only
speaks in
to
a whole.
me.
You could do Mark Hamill Joker. You could do Heath Ledger Joker. You could do. There's tons of different options. So
Let's put a smile on that face. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how to.
You
I'm
just
not good
did.
with
You
voices.
literally
I'm not-
just did it.
Okay.
let's put some
okay.
Pinot in that Grigio.
Yeah, Pinot and the Grigio Noir. Get it on the Chardonnay. Yeah, exactly. I've been watching a lot of Fargo, so we've been doing a lot of Minnesota accents around here.
The TV
Oh.
show or the movie?
The TV show. Yeah, the one with Martin Freeman doing a great Minnesotan accent. And all I did today was I had a game with Gabe, and I said, Gabe, why don't you speak like that? And he's like, oh, I don't know, officer. Yeah. It was great. It was great. So yeah, anyway, good times. Fargo's awesome.
Any MTG news? Do we care?
Oh yeah, it's meant to be pre-released this weekend for Adventures in the Underpants realm. So we didn't get there though because Victoria is hey officer, Victoria is here locked down, and we're at home.
Kind of locked down.
Yeah. And then I said Minnesotans honorary Canadians, pretty much, right? Like
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool. Very cool. So yeah, Chesh and I are at home this weekend, so we're doing lots of things like podcasting this morning, and I play Commander, and I'm going to jump on LexaCrunch tomorrow for if you guys will have me, don't mess with your schedule, but yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we will have you.
We will 100% have you. We're going to eat that ass so hard.
I secretly look at a lockdown for us as like, you know what? All plans for the weekend are off. We're just staying home and going to play Commander with my buddies. So it's going to be good.
I mean, you say that, but I went out in Pokemon Go today.
Fucking hell, Chesh. They're like, there's only a few reasons to leave the house, and Chesh is like, Pokemon Go, motherfuckers.
I went out and I had a 2-hour walk. Thank you very much.
Oh wow, nice.
Exactly.
Good job.
Yeah,
Nice.
I said wear a tracksuit because the story is stronger. Exactly. So
I'm wearing a tracksuit anyway.
Manny
what did you catch, by the way?
Minnesota and Canada are horrible. Ban them both.
Terrible.
Wow.
Ban them both.
And then
Wow.
Corrupt, 45 months. Holy shit. 45 months corrupt. Thank you so much.
Holy crap.
Legit.
John, how's it
you.
going?
Dedication.
Okay.
What's up, Demo, by the way?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Because
Chesh,
it's corrupt. That's a lot of White Claw you could have bought yourself.
It's so
that is
much
what
White
a
Claw.
lot of exactly.
It is a lot of white
So,
claw I could have bought
It's
myself.
going straight to Brandon's pockets. Exactly.
Just for the record, none of us have seen a dime of revenue.
No.
I would actually
someone's
argue we've been
fleecing
on
it
the
off the top.
hook going in the opposite direction.
Yes, yes. That's what passion projects do. Exactly.
That's why I turned off subs on my channel because I was like, you know what? Fuck it.
Right?
Just do it for the people.
But-
exactly.
The money is used strictly for rent and internet connection and for the studio. That's what the money is used for. Also, some cool products that we purchased so you guys can have something.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah, guys, all the fame's getting to your head. How's your hot tub and your helicopter? And yeah, it's all too much, right?
They don't
Well,
have a hot tub.
I'll tell you what. When we make enough revenue off our playmat that we're releasing soon, we'll buy something good for the stream, like a coaster, if we can afford it.
Well, that playmat will absolutely slap. I've no doubt because Joel.
It's
Oh,
so
man.
nice. I just finally got a high res picture thanks to Joel, and it is so much nicer with heavier detail from an actual capture, like from a high detail capture, and it is so nice. And we were having a conversation about it earlier today, but I think Joel's looking to try and get it at least a little bit finished up, and then we have to go through the copyright process for protection of property. And
I Malort, 2 bottles of Malort, too much. No.
Yes. But with that, hopefully after that's done, then we can go ham on it and like really have a great time. And I want to get an altar sleeve of that dragon that I can put over an dragon.
Oh yeah.
And I think that'll be a lot of fun. But I want to make sure that Joel sets that up so that any and all proceeds go to the father.
Exactly. The father.
The father.
Mania Drone says lexicon thongs coming to the shop soon.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
You know,
It's got an L on the front.
With a gauntlet gripping the chalice, except for
chalice.
the chalice sits in a bulge though.
you know. Speaking of that, I had an idea for a product that was way too risky.
The chalice. Was it a chalice butt plug?
No, it was Lexa condoms.
Oh, that's it.
Wow,
That's an easy to do.
scrolls.
Come on, we should totally do that.
Everybody shot it down. I talked about it years ago.
They're just like a regular old what do you call it? Like promotional item, like a mouse mat or a stress ball. You know, like easy to do. Just print on them, good to go. Exactly.
I just can't imagine any like company just handing out like if Impossible Foods is like, let's keep these kids under control, have an Impossible condom. Just hand some out.
Funky Monkey asked, "How do you feel about Strixhaven?"
I didn't care for it personally. It's a set that I pretty much just passed over. Keep in mind, I'm still like suffering product fatigue, and I'm still getting through like Commander Legends and building through stuff in Commander Legends. So I don't know.
But yeah, That set's still got shit we're going to be unwrapping for ages. Actually, most of them do these days anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, why is that, Jeff? Are you looking at lately?
Well, excuse me. What was that?
Strixhaven. You were asking about it.
Oh no, Funky Monkey in chat asked how we felt about it. Yeah.
Picasso's back.
It's quite good, and I've seen. But I'm a pixel again. Oh god, this is terrifying.
He's becoming the Joker.
Yeah, no, do you know what this is? Jeff, this is my Disco Elysium portrait.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit. It's wow, Jeff, this is my Disco.
I heard that's your Disco Elysium portrait. By the way,
yeah,
I got the ear.
I am. That's Inner Empire. That is me. Inner Empire is my favorite.
You're a Ninja Turtle now, though, so you're improving.
Exactly. This is borderline Animorphs, and we're gonna roll with it. So
can we do like the Pokemon where you start to evolve, where it's like dun 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 dun. It's like, oh shit! Press X.
How I got to these scars.
Press X to stop. Press X to stop evolution. Fuck.
I feel like Strixhaven had good potential in Commander, but it was generally a boring set. I agree.
Yeah.
I honestly think there's going to be some good things that might unpack a little bit that weren't immediately great. And then I will reference our good friend Mono Whiteboarder because he manages to extract all the value and goodness out of every boring little card he possibly can in a great way. But he taught me like, what's the card? Oh, here it is. Actually got it here. Excavation technique, like destroying things, making two treasures, and then demonstrating. He was saying demonstrating is the type of thing that buys you a friend, and you can't put a price on a friend. So
I do like, every time, Sam. Why don't we talk about last week?
What, putting a price on a friend, or
I don't know. A friend offered me a free tutor, and
oh yeah. So scheming symmetry. Chesh and I talk about this card a little bit. Yes. Oh, I remember that. Joel remembers that too, right? Yes.
So here's a comment I'm going to make about Strixhaven. Look back at other sets, and there is at least one card that is a universal card in Commander. There is not a single card that I can think of from Strixhaven, from the base set, that is a universal card for Commander.
Because some people thought it was going to be like Wandering Archaic, but like, yeah, that hasn't really done that.
Training Grounds? Or what was that? The lacrosse field or Quidditch field?
Oh, yes.
You mean
it's kind of fun to make a player lose the game or whatever. Yeah, that's pretty the wacky.
Point. Like,
I was going to say, in white, you've got the stuff in the Lorehold precon that people love.
Yeah, but that's not something that you would generally put in any set.
And then the main sets, like you say, Chesh, exactly. Yeah. So, no, I get you there.
This is the point, right? Because remember this, right? The white card.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you blowing something? I can't.
Yeah. So the one I'm playing Pictionary. The one where he's just like vomiting all the coins because anything to do with mana in white is about someone vomiting.
Yeah, pretty much. But this is my point, right? Like
monologue tax. That's the one.
Every set has a specific card that is a universal, considered to be a universal, can be considered to be a universal Commander card. Strixhaven. Thanks Wizards for putting Learn in there, which doesn't work with Commander.
Oh yeah, which is a surprise because usually they want to make everything work.
Thanks for your Year of Commander that has Learn. That has Learn as your main core concept in a set. Cool.
That's fine.
Thanks, guys.
I honestly think if we want Commander cards, the Commander set's actually fucking delivered. Like, there's so many Commander cards I just bought singles of. I didn't touch the decks, so to speak. Maybe just the Lorehold one. But
Strixhaven, so you know.
Yeah, but it's Strixhaven Commander.
I'm not going to give them props on the Commander set.
I would like to differentiate the difference between Strixhaven and the Strixhaven Commander because thematically they're different by nature, and they're not. They're not. What's the word?
It's one of
they're not a lottery. You know what you're buying.
Yeah,
with every one of these
that
sets.
is true. That is true. As I said, if you're getting a box or whatever, that is very, very true. But I mean, there's some of the dragons were kind of cool, like the Witherbloom. I think Witherbloom is like a Golgari kind of like you play the crap out of that if it's your thing to do. That could almost be seen as like the stapley thing for like, but it's specific colors maybe.
But
I guess. Nothing really matters. Yeah, exactly. What about the one that got me? So when I went back to the LGS and played a draft for the first time in a very long time, a couple of weeks ago, before we were locked down, I won the draft in Chaos Draft, and it made me feel, a little bit egotistical. It was great. I felt like a bit of a hero. But I got one of those promo packs, and in the promo pack was a card called Expressive Iteration. I'm like, there's always that slot of the promo pack where it's like, oh, whatever uncommon they're throwing away and putting a different border on it. I'm like, oh, whatever, look past it. Everyone's like, that's a $20+ card. And I'm like, what? And Expressive Iteration is the 4th most expensive card in the set. I did not see this coming. It's an uncommon. Yeah.
Damn,
so the reason being, I believe, I had no idea this was happening. This is seeing playing the Legacy and Vintage and Modern. It's blue and a red for a sorcery. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand. One of them to the bottom of the library and exile one of them.
Yeah, exile.
Yeah, so you get to play 2 of the cards, essentially 2 mana, whatever. The reason being, as far as I know, I don't play those older formats. I like to try and understand them, but I don't. I'm not that good at player.
Hey, welcome to the chat, Claude and Girl Dick Energy.
Hey, Claude and Girl Dick Energy. And the reason being is like you get to dig through a few cards here, and you get to play them too. So like it's like really good card selection. So it's $750, and then there's the promo art that's like in the promo packs. It's like now another $20 or something. So I felt like I was under a rock because I was like, I didn't see that coming. It was a 50-cent card at the start of May. So yeah, that's the set, right? So you could rip a box and just get a bunch of these, and like, but that's bad finance advice. Why would you do that? That's
it's a lose money set for anyone who cares.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Like you see those classic ones once it's been out for a little bit, and the most expensive card's $15, and you're like, whoa. Yeah. I think the snarls are always nice though. Like those, what is it? How do they work again? Reveal. Yeah, like the reveal lands. They're the type of things in Commander. They're cheaper and they're your dual lands type thing. So I don't know. They're like vegetables, really.
Expressive Iteration in non-foil is about $8.49. That is ridiculous.
It is. Culling Ritual is a card I've heard. I've recently got a copy or two, and I just think it's cool for Golgari. And I know some people have like done good things with it, which just destroys each non-land permanent with CMC 2 or less, and then you get black or green for each permanent destroyed this way. So pretty cool. Like I like that one a lot. Anyway,
cool. I need to find my
Claude. I spilled some coca. All right. That being said, I think that's pretty much it for MTG news that we have so far. Nothing really exciting is happening at the moment. I think we got to wait a week or two, and then things are about to get a little crazy with full release.
Yeah.
But with that,
there might be some good cards, but I think it's pretty slim for the D&D set. It's not going to be crazy, which is actually kind of nice and relieving. It's like, whoa, I don't have to go nuts.
Oh, there's a whole breacher ban, but I think everyone saw that coming.
Yeah. And that's fine. I don't even have an opinion about it. I was like, oh, I just unsleeved it from one deck.
Yeah,
some people got really mad about that.
It's just like me personally, I think it's stupid.
Excuse me.
I don't see the point in them banning it. There's other worse cards that you could probably ban in its place.
Yeah.
And the people who really play it and abuse it are the people that are in the CDH community, and they don't care. They operated with Flash Hulk for years before it got.
And it's really in a different environment. That's the point, I think. Yeah. So it's like if anyone's trying to edge out of like a casual game more, that it's like, and it's a person problem, not a card problem. So I've never had an issue. Like it's the same. I was like, Notion Thief is harder to cast. That's what they say. It's 4 mana. It's blue-black. It's kind of the same thing, I guess. But like, I don't know. I've definitely witnessed people doing the wheel thing with Notion Thieves and being an ass about it. But like, I moved on. Like, I guess.
Who would do that?
Oh, to people that are having a pretty rough time in life, maybe that just like they actually just want to like beat up on people that rather than make friends. But I mean, it's not even tutors? It's not even that. It's like I'm happy to lose. I don't give a shit. Like it's Commander. I'm having fun. But like when someone approaches Commander with an arsehole attitude, and that's and I'm really bad at explaining this. As in, people can do that. I'm not angry, but it's like if people are doing it because it's like they're misreading things or whatever. I don't know. They're like. Yeah, I'm doing a really bad job of explaining that kind of thing too. But like, you know what it's like. If someone approaches a game of Commander as an arsehole rather than I'm actually having fun and the game goes how it goes.
What if having fun is being an asshole? I just want to point that out as
that's true.
A possible viable option.
I totally agree, and I think Chesh can join into there sometimes with being like, let's have a fun arch enemy game and like do it in like we're in that environment and it's awesome. Yeah, no, totally. And shit, I've played Ocean Thief. It's fine. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. Anyway.
All right, well, let's get on to this movie because we're about 30 minutes in, and I feel like this movie's going to take up a bit of time with the 35 points of the Jeff curriculum. And that being said, let's start off...
35 points of the Jeff curriculum, okay.
Let's start off with this, because I think he's going to have some hot takes, and I know Chesh is going to want to jump in there somewhere. But I want to start off with Jeff. And Jeff, why don't you tell us a little bit about what Tank Girl is, for anyone who hasn't seen it, and then why don't you tell us your in-depth 65-point review?
Okay, well, hey, how's this? Why don't we start left from right, and then when it gets to me, it'll be that much better.
Hey,
Kate's saying hi. She's like, yeah. I was like,
oh hey,
yeah.
How's it going?
Hello, Kate.
For the record, Kate's not Tank Girl, but yeah, Kate kind of likes Tank Girl, but I'll get into that.
Kate is not Tank Girl. Noted.
Kate is not Tank Girl.
All right, so if Jeff wants us to start left to right, I guess we're gonna have to start with the Chesh.
The Chesh.
So instead of telling you what I think straight up, what I'm going to tell you is this is a post-apocalyptic riot girl movie that is based very, very loosely on a comic, which is basically Water and Power, played by Amazon, have taken control of the world's resources, especially the water. As such, Water and Power pretty much control the world through water. There is a bunch of genetically altered kangaroos, which are actually not genetically altered at all. They're just, in fact, kangaroo DNA mixed with human DNA, weird hybrids that have been created by a doctor to, for some reason, unbeknownst to anyone, including the plot, been made out to be warriors because they're supposed to fight against Water and Power. Enter Tank Girl, who has no idea about tanks initially, who her entire commune gets killed off by Water and Power for stealing water, then somehow comes across the tank thing and installs her ox's brain into the tank, so the tank now has a living brain, and I'm doing this a fuckload more justice than it deserves. This is basically a very loosely based on a comic property in the way of the original Hulk was loosely based on the Hulk, and with just about as much of a budget and just about as much care. This is a great, terrible movie that is a cult classic that is based on a manic pixie girl, but dialed up to about 20,000 million billion, and by the end of it, doesn't hold up to what it was when I saw it in the 90s. Does not hold up to anything in the early 2000s, but by the time that you get to the end of the 2000s, you realize the Venga Boys are basically just a really shit band.
No, they do some poetry slams. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Joel's asking, wait, why are the Marauders confusing to the plot? Exactly. They're just lovable crack foxes.
They're
Why is everyone confusing to the plot?
Well, I gotta say, the makeup,
why are you confused? It's not.
Here's one of the good things I have to say: the makeup or the costume design for those kangaroo guys was very good. I was convinced.
The articulation on the actual movements and stuff, the way that the makeup is done over the costuming as well, with the costuming like integrated. The thing is that this movie, the costume, the set design, the tank design, the plane design is all on par with the comics. It is very, very good.
And that's where the budget went.
That's exactly where the budget went.
That the script itself ended up being so fucking poor. Now, Laura Petty plays Laura Petty in this, right? If you've ever seen her in Law and Order or anything else, Law and Order, she was a drug,
even Orange is
like a crack whore.
Even Orange is the New Black a little bit too.
Yeah, I never saw it, but yeah. Pretty much the same character. Really.
Cool character as well. But yeah, similar thing. Like
but
spontaneous.
She always plays this like spontaneously weird, like pixie, manic. Like you assume that she's suffering bipolar. type of character where she's dialed up to like 20,000 basically.
Mm-hmm.
And this movie is no different. Basically, she's on the hunt to save a little girl from her commune, which was the only other person alive. Her boyfriend gets killed in the commune along with the rest of the commune. She then, gets arrested by Water and Power. She then has to escape Water and Power, where she comes across Jet Girl. Her and Jet Girl kind of get involved in a really weird way. They kind of become lovers, but they don't really go that far in the movie. You kind of get the feel, but they don't.
Oh, they
don't
go
touch
places
it.
in the movie. I got a lot to say about that.
Laura Petty goes there. No one else in the movie goes there.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when Jet is constantly looking like she's being, pretty much assaulted by everyone in the fucking movie, which is bizarre. But at the end of the movie, like, you just sit there going, like, if you were in the 90s or early 2000s, you're like, that was kind of cool, but really weird. And now when you watch it, you go, what the fuck did I just watch, and why did I waste my time? Which is why I did try and pull this movie, because I was joking when I was trying to force it on people, because I knew how bad it was. I didn't have to rewatch this movie. I've watched it that many times.
I don't know. It's kind of refreshing to watch it in a context with modern movies. I'm like, wow, that was different.
Yeah,
exactly.
And it's completely different to anything now. Completely different. But that's because it's kind of problematic in a lot of ways. A lot of ways.
Exactly.
Go, Brandon.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Tank Girl. Oh boy, I seen this a long time ago, and I thought it was more entertaining back then. Than it definitely
it was
is
back
now.
then. It's not. Now.
This is a movie that has not stood the test of time in my eyes, and what's a great way to put this? It was like. I don't know how to put this. If they took a Saturday morning cartoon in the 90s and then left everything in it that is wrong with the issues of today, but didn't change it, and then made a movie out of it, and then the main character was a Looney Tune, and then they had issues with mental health, and then decided to run with that as the basis for the character in the main sequence, and then decided that they were going to spend all of their budget purely on plastic models that they used leftover from Star Wars to make the Death Star. Yeah. And then they decided that because they spent all their budget on the leftover Star Wars pieces, that they foregoed the rest of everything else. And I think it was a really good homage to Ice Cube's album that he was releasing at the time. I thought it was just a promotional video for him.
Do you mean Ice-T? Sorry,
Ice-T, not Ice Cube, Ice-T. And then
one of those ice guys. No.
They didn't even bother trying to hide the chords for
they're everywhere.
Not only are they everywhere, they're blatant. There was no effort made in the processing to get rid of them. Everyone's wearing full harnesses, and you can see they jump in and you see this wire on the guard, and you're like, well, he's going places. And then you see them do a half push, not even touch the guard. They're like that. They do maybe a Rick Ross kind of get away from me kind of thing. It's and then you see the guard just go woo like that, and you just see the cable in plain view, not even bothering to try and hide it. If they would have spent half the money that they put on the makeup and the tank into that, I would have appreciated it more, because I can forego shitty makeup because, I mean, it's creative, whatever, you can call it art however you want. And the tank itself was I think they just had an F-150 with zip ties and cardboard strapped to it. And that made up the tank, and that was... Every scene was forced. Every interaction was lacking a dialogue that was concise with the scene that they were in. For whatever reason, every character felt the need to just openly just blurt out what they were doing instead of act out what they were doing.
Yeah. I got a good example of that.
And then
Okay.
additionally,
was it when Laurie Petty said that she couldn't even masturbate with like having herself tied up, and she's like,
she's
I
still
can't
got a
even
finger
pick
out.
my
Yeah.
feet,
No, it was when the villain literally said, "I'm going to drown this girl. I'm drowning this girl now. I'm evil."
It's all.
And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
It's almost Neil Breen-esque. It's just like I cannot believe
I'm
I'm
sure it's Neil Breen directed, but
Yeah.
but that being said, like there are some subtle things that I did like about it, which is
Cold Water 1949 dance scene.
that was horrible. I hated that. But
Yes.
I think the liberties that they had with the characters is something I appreciated because they weren't afraid to make it awkward. And I appreciate that in some movies because it's just like sometimes movies are too reserved and this one had it the other way around, which it's always nice to see, but it just was a little bit too much. But I still appreciate the fact that they gave that kind of freedom to the movie to even do it, right? Because most studios would have shut that down in a minute. So
I feel teeth, you feel lead. Australian guy.
Yeah. And then he still died.
Yeah.
But that being said, I mean that's one of the things that like kind of upset me. But I will say that Malcolm McDonald is a fucking trooper for having done this movie.
Dude, it was funny because I was going to make the joke of discount Malcolm McDonald because I didn't remember it was Malcolm McDonald, and then watched it, read through the credits, and I was like, oh, it actually was Malcolm McDonald. That's why it was Malcolm McDonald chewing on the scenery, and I thought it was a discount Malcolm McDonald because he's literally there earning a paycheck, doing the best he can with horrible dialogue, and he is really the best villain in the Sam's gone blocky again. The best villain in this entire series of movies in this age. And I will say that because if you look at other movies from around this age that were out at the same time, around the same number of years, he really is just the villainous villain.
Yeah.
But like not in a way that's like too creepy or too scary. He's literally just like, I'm going to smash all these things because I'm angry and you're going to walk across the glass. And you know what? Now that you've shown your loyalty, I'm going to stab you with this water purifier thing and I'm going to take all the water out of your body.
I think he's a more convincing villain.
You're a dick and I'm an asshole.
Yeah, he's a more convincing villain. And out of the whole movie, he was the only thing that was actually like convincing. Yeah.
Oh, totally.
What about discount John Travolta? Come on.
Wow, yeah,
I like Naomi Watts and some of the stuff that she's done, and even then I felt like whoever had the screenwrite for this just said, no, all your acting, I want you to stop, do none of it. Say these lines.
Just be horrible.
Yeah,
just be horrible.
Say these lines. We can't have you outshining some of the other people in it. So that's my personal feelings. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 15.
Exactly.
All right, Jeff.
You know what? I think I forgot to give it a score, so I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10 tanks. There you go.
All right, I'm going to grab a beer for mine because this is going to be a lot. All right, I'll be right back.
Sure, don't grab the beer beforehand, you know.
Was she in Boss Fight? I don't remember her in Boss Fight, to be honest. Naomi Watts? Was she really?
I was going to say Naomi Watts' Chesh was in Hey Dad.
Okay.
No.
Where do I?
I was explaining to some others before that what Hey Dad represented.
She was the scientist. I actually liked Boss Fight.
Was she? Of what's his name from that? No? Am I thinking of Hey Dad, right? You said Hey Dad?
Hey Dad, yeah.
She wasn't one of the people that came out against what's his name?
Oh, that's what I wondered. Surely, right? I thought everyone did. I thought everyone did.
Yeah, Boss Fight was a lot of fun.
Right? Like,
Hey Dad was a problem. Yeah, Hey Dad was a problematic Australian sitcom.
Are you just saying that because of the completely not stereotypical WOG character that oh no, I'm thinking of the other one.
Not only
that's the other one. That's Kingswood.
Jeff, feel free to
Hey
talk
Dad
over
was
us.
just exactly.
I'm just you could have done like
some Naomi Watts side law.
Well, I wanted to hear what everybody else had to say. I didn't want to miss anything. and I finished the beer that I had. I didn't think so. So this is a narrative of me watching the movie, I guess. So that's why there's so many. This is play by play. If you've seen the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, then just bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
So the intro sounds like the beginning intro with Tank Girl. It sounds like if Eminem were to make a movie or to be starred in a movie at the beginning, this would kind of sound very similar. Like, hey, yo, I'm I'm part of the badass apocalypse. Everything's fun.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Yeah,
I'm the Joker, baby. I'm riding my ox.
And then we roll into kids walking into a consensual non-consent scene is funny.
Yes.
Diet Anthony Hopkins. Evil.
Doesn't one of the kids have a shirt that says wanker or something?
It's something like that.
It's kind of great.
Diet Anthony Hopkins. Evil corporation is evil. Quirky girl is quirky. She sure is quirky.
Sure is quirky.
That scene with Tank Girl and her partner was actually consensual. That was them role playing.
I said consent.
Sound like, oh, they're being weird again.
Yes, I said consensual non-consent. That's the words that I used. Consensual non-con is a thing. I don't think kids should be seeing it, but that's just my personal preference. Mike Lindell, because one of the cops look like Mike Lindell. I mean, when I say cops, one of the troopers look like Mike. Like Mike Lindell is a creep. Non-consent is funny. Crap ADR.
You feel led.
Crap ADR. We're not there yet. She looks scared of firing the gun. Mm-hmm. In every scene, she's like holding it like she's scared of it. It's very Riot Girl. Let's see. Evil Australian. That was evil Australian in the ship. I feel teeth. You feel lead.
Set in Australia again.
Yes, I know. I just thought it was funny to put that out there. I just thought it was funny to point out. I'm like, he's the only guy with the Australian accent, and he's evil. None of our lines hit. Is water and power growing weed? So there's a scene where it shows water and power, and there's like a whole bunch of.
They have a whole hydroponics bay with growing weed.
Yeah. I was like, what is it growing weed?
I think somebody would catch that. It's something that I don't think anyone has caught with the film. I've been looking everywhere to see if I could confirm it, and nobody could. It's clearly them growing weed.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That's the reason why Malcolm McDowell is like Mr. Evil has stolen all the water. Not because he wants to control the water.
Because he needs his weeds.
I need to grow my weed, and I need a lot of fucking water to do it.
Diet John Travolta is rapey. And then there's a shower. And then there's a shower scene. Am I supposed to be turned on or sad? I feel neither. Everyone is rapey. The tank is sexual, I guess. Yes. Why is everything so rapey all of the time? Weird pickup lines after an assault. This is charming. The quips make this character completely unrelatable.
For a sec there about the weird pickup lines. If you look at this from today's concepts, it won't make a lot of sense. But if you look at it from the concepts from when it was made, then those pickup lines actually make a lot more sense.
I'm saying
if you're looking with today's lens, it's extremely rapey. But if you're looking at it with the lens from the 90s, then it becomes a whole lot different in context-wise, right? Because back then, that was funny. We're forgetting that was funny. Now, it was never really funny, but people thought somehow that was funny. I imply that I'm going to, rape you when you're asleep is funny, which it clearly isn't.
Yeah.
And absolutely we know that now, but a lot of movies and TV shows back then thought that having the edgy main character do this sort of stuff was like, it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Asleep, and they're both
asleep. It was more like what really hit for me is that the scene right before she chokes her out in a tank and then beats her up, and then she's like, hey. forcibly kisses her, and then like now it's all
You're my
fun.
prison.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, exactly. Very cool. The quotes make this character completely unrelatable. Did Rodney Dangerfield write them in half an hour?
I would say Rodney Dangerfield, this has probably been his lifelong work, to be honest. Like, and this is one of the things, particularly with this movie. If you ever watch this movie and you use a Rodney Dangerfield voice in the back of your head, every line in this movie does sound like a Rodney Dangerfield line. Right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Especially, I feel teeth, you feel lead. It's like, hey, I feel teeth, you feel lead.
Hey.
It becomes just like somebody has gone, I wonder how Rodney Dangerfield would write this. That's how I'm going to write this. You know?
And then she breaks his neck, and breaks his neck, and everyone looks at her, and she goes, "What? I don't get no respect."
I don't get no respect. These young kids, they don't respect me. No respect. You hear?
Okay, now we go. 3539. I time tagged this one. I sent you guys the picture. It's the guy with like the kind of half open mouth trying to breathe through his costume. The guards look like they just got off the set of Spaceballs and got the same direction. Yeah, exactly. And then the cartoon. Assault is sexy and funny as long as it's between two women. This animation is great. Why couldn't this be 30-minute short or like Dead Leaves?
I love Dead Leaves.
Here's
Dead
a
Leaves
funny
so good.
fact. This was going to be a 30-minute short.
Oh.
Originally, this was slated to actually be before the movie as an introduction to the movie. Then they realized it spoiled shit in the movie, which it doesn't because they cut a whole heap of shit out. So this no longer became the intro to the movie that was going to be played as, quote unquote, a little bit of an advertisement as the intro, right? So this was actually supposed to be in a separation before the movie starts to like ease you in, right? And then they went, oh, it doesn't really make sense. And she already has a tank here. And I think we just need to remove this and we'll just chuck it into the movie itself. And then that whole thing is still really sexual. Like the whole short is still like she's straddling the tank cannon and she's like kapow between her legs and shooting rockets off from her chest like Madonna. And it's just like,
I thought, hey, the animation was great though. I liked it.
The animation was fantastic because it was done by Jamie. But I mean, even at that point, like even Jamie says, like Tank Girl for him originally was him being able to draw his fantasies, like you know, like really hot, you know, punk girl with like you know the strap on missiles and you know tight little tiny pants, and he was like, you know what, I kind of do regret Tank Girl in a way, but also in the other way, like she sells really well with both audiences, like with the straight audience, the gay audience, like really, really, really love her, and like. I don't regret bringing this to them, but I regret the way that I originally did it because I sexualized her to the point where, for me, it was masturbation material. And I'm like, oh, yeah, well, I mean, yeah. I first saw Tank Girl comics in computer and video games back in the late 80s, maybe early 90s, I think. Or
Wait, Chesh,
mid-90s.
you're a comic book man, right?
Yes.
It feels like a really old but precursor to Bomb Queen.
Yes, very much so.
If anyone's not familiar, you can go check it out. But it's a very vulgar style, kind of like Tank Girl was, except for it's more modern. Yeah. But it's along the same lines as
which
Bomb
is
Queen.
funny. Tank Girl and Bomb Queen.
Can I finish my?
Sorry. Please continue.
I got a little bit more to go through here. Then we enter the scene with frickin' Tank Girl sees a hippie chick. Quirky versus quirky. Who will outquirk who? It's a quippy quirkathon, folks. Hanna-Barbera sound effects. Okay.
Did you forget about the hippie chick and the fish?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly
That explains that scene to a T.
Quirky montage looks like a Power Rangers villain reveal. Please, for the love of God, make these montages stop. If everything is quirky, nothing is. Iggy Pop plays himself, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
You're not wrong.
yes, kind of, but I can't imagine that. You know what? Actually, considering like the Bowie era, yeah. Actually, no. Never mind. Continue.
Okay. Content warning. This is I'm gonna talk a non-consensual sexual act. So if that squicks you out, then click off right now. The Iggy Pop molester gets his hand impaled because I used the R word here, but I won't say it on stream because having sex with children is bad. However, the woman in charge of the establishment that allows him access to that child gets a few sips of hair cut off and is forced to sing a groovy tune, which Tank Girl, and after Tank Girl hands the same child a gun and does a sexy dance to the child trafficking singing, the child traffickers singing.
That was not at all thought out.
No.
I just want to point out how, again, going back to the, hey, isn't this just a little bit rapey and problematic? Yes, it is.
Just a little,
just saying, like, you know,
the whole way through the movie. And this in particular, where it's like this spa haven of what seems to be child sex trafficking in a comic book movie, right?
Yeah.
Who thought this was a good idea even back then?
And my next
Kevin Smith would put this in a movie.
The next line of thought right here I have says, "I hate this." Terrible ADR on par with an old kung fu movie. It's really bad at certain points. Kangaroo guys are refreshingly human, and of course, rapey.
Except for the dog. Don't forget about the dog.
No, except for the dog. I'm not sure.
It was a dog, actually.
That actor, props to that actor, because it was very believable that he was a dog become human kangaroo person. But I'm not sure why I wrote this, but I wrote down "sex is a weapon." I'm not sure what scene that was in particular. Weaponizing sexuality by conforming to patriarchal standards is totally Riot Girl. LOL, fat people are gross. With the photo shoot, I remember that. That's a joke. How dare you disrespect punk music like this? Get it? The tank is a penis. Haha, like the last time we made that joke.
Emasculated.
These action scenes play like The Mask if the director of The Mask thought that The Mask was badass.
Have you seen the second last movie or the third? Okay, great.
No, I haven't. I have seen the second one. It's very bad. Sexual assault is funny again. This feels like the director is actively fighting decent acting with tank girl scenes. Watching this movie felt like listening to the guy who says, "I'm not racist, I hate everyone equally," uninterrupted for an hour and a half.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, we have an epic bad guy Odin scene. How many
Eagles.
pop culture references can we pass off as jokes? Cartoon inserts, because this actress cannot convincingly get punched. Everything is going numb now. I'd rather let a child die than not say a quip. Have to kill the bad, non-quirky sexual predators at the end to show how punk we are, down with the patriarchy, unless you're totally random XD. And that is my assessment of the movie.
And again, I want to point out that I did try to save everyone at the last minute from this movie.
Yeah.
You made your choice out of spite. So saving everyone would have been you just admitting to Jeff that you thought the movie was shit.
Yeah.
I just want to point that out. Anyways,
Yeah,
Sam,
that's the same.
how did you feel about the movie?
Time. Yeah, let's get to Sam. I've taken too much time.
All right. I'll keep mine pretty brief, but I mean, what actually turned out started as like a little like a 90s nostalgic romp in a way. I'm like, this is actually kind of nice to be back in this weird kind of time, and that ramped up to 11 in a weird way that it's just like, wow, this is bold, and you can't fault the ambition, I guess. Yeah. However, as kind of reasons that Jeff just kind of put, that I can't excuse the movie for being so obscenely problematic, and I know they're different times, but you can't, like it was. Let's be as ridiculous as possible to the point of like you're saying, the cabaret kind of club or whatever. Like that was just ridiculous. It's just like, no, this makes me feel deeply uncomfortable. I will say, and the jokes, I can excuse a lot of her jokes, kind of, or the kind of the pixiness to it. I guess they're almost like dad jokes half the time, like but sometimes creepy, whatever. But it was. I'm a very visual person. I wasn't looking for deep plot or anything like that in this. I knew that, and that's fine. And then some people like pointing plot holes through it, and like, it's Swiss cheese. Like it's just that's not gonna happen. However, reading what really interested me was that the comic, and I have no exposure to the comic whatsoever or anything, but it is a lot more of a stream of consciousness thing, and it's like a lot more sporadic in like, here's your kind of visions of different times, places, whatever, and keeping that in a rhythm. And I love when you can do that in cinema, absolutely, and that could have been a really cool way to do it, and you gel with your comic book stuff. But hey, this is the 90s, who knows? So it was a critical flop, as we know. It had ambition, of course. I kind of admired how punk and bold it was in parts, but like the problematic sides were, of course, too kind of residual in a way. But the bit Kate and I were enjoying, if you can, I know it's hard, you can extract all of that, was all the trinkets, was all the costume design. It's someone who put it somewhere where it was like kind of a Fallout thing with, where was it? Someone made this analogy. Film is Mad Max by way of Vivienne Westwood fashion show. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. Like, which is wild. It's like, it's got that Mad Maxness, but kind of enjoyed that aesthetic of it. It was wild in a way that I'm looking for things to be like boldly creative in a way, maybe like Mighty Boosh is, but that's not really problematic. That's fine. I will say too that the soundtrack was kind of banging, and I know you can say that you put the soundtrack with a train wreck of a movie. That's an issue, I guess, and like maybe does it represent it? But like you look back through it. Apparently, Courtney Love curated the soundtrack, which is pretty.
No way.
Yeah. So Bjork, Devo, Bush, Portishead, Joan Jett, Veruca Salt, Ice-T's there, of course, but
of course,
it kind of has to be there. Yeah, exactly. So that was kind of fun in a nice little like postcard from the 90s, alternate and grunge and that kind of stuff, which is kind of fun. So, as I said, what's her name? The actress, she's been on. I'd only known her mainly from like Orange is the New Black. Yes, Orange is the New Black, and again does the same thing. Like that's her thing. That's fine. Naomi Watts was kind of cool as well. Like I actually think she's rad, but. Yeah, at the end of the day, there's enjoyable elements. I can't ever excuse things. I know it's dated and they're different, whatever. I laughed audibly, maybe times where I probably shouldn't have. Like, because they weren't even funny jokes, but it was just so ridiculous and like bold in a way that it's kind of refreshing. Like I say, that's how I put it. So, at the end of the day, I'll give it. You know what? It's got its merits. It's got its problems. I'll give it 4.5. Kangaroos playing saxophone out of 10.
I love that scene. I thought that was amazing. Yeah. The poetry scene, that was incredible. I was like, wow, I'm actually enjoying this. Yeah. The whole like the makeup and everything is like they made Ice-T, like you could tell it was Ice-T, but at the same time, like the costume and makeup for these kangaroo guys was on point. Like if they were CGI, that it would just I would probably be bleeding from my eyes.
I believe that movie's called Cats.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna watch that movie because I hate myself. But
Oh, by no means did I like the kangaroo guys, but I have to respect the makeup that was done or put forward.
What are you talking about? I liked him. I thought they were very convincing actors.
They couldn't turn their heads.
Yeah.
Claude hates the kangaroo guys.
Yeah, they couldn't actually turn their heads. If you watch every scene with them, they couldn't actually turn their heads.
Exactly.
It does. I mean, I didn't even notice because I was just enjoying their presence so much. I was like, these guys are great.
And then
except for like the rapey stuff, but
I was gonna say just
there were 3 scenes where Ice-T's character in it had a half closed eye for almost like 3 minutes, and then after the dance scene, his eye was open the whole time.
Wow. Well, he danced it out. All right, that's
just now.
What was your rating, Jeff? Before we get to
my rating.
Oh yeah.
I will give this movie a 2 out of 10.
Ooh.
Maybe I should get.
It wasn't the worst.
Smoking pot out of 10.
Again,
where the fuck did the kangaroos get the pot from?
Well, Jeff, I have to ask you: is this above or below Neil Breen?
Oh, Neil Breen is way better. It has way more value. It has way more value to me than this movie.
I cannot believe you said that. I cannot.
Yeah, I just think okay. So 2, like 1 for kangaroo dog guy that likes baseball cards, and 1 for the animation, and that's where you get your 2 points, Tank Girl. And you should be thankful that you got
0 for booger jokes. Exactly.
I'm sorry. All of my points are for I feel teeth. You feel.
That was the only thing. I watched this movie as a child too, so I remember that line.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I remember the trauma started. Yeah,
exactly. Who remember it for that? And I'm like, whoop.
Yeah. Well, I saw that when I was like 9 or 10 years old. And you don't forget that when you're 9 or 10, and that's like you see that in a movie, you're like, "What is this?"
Why would he be feeling teeth? I'm confused.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Oh, I think I put it together. It was very not good for me to have those thoughts as a 9 or 10-year-old. God bless my parents, but they did never read the back of the DVD box or the VHS box, I guess at the time. Like, I saw fucking Wicked City and Violence Jack as a child. But probably should not have seen those 2 movies as a kid.
All right, Sam, anyway. What's your rating?
I'm gonna resonate to 4. Yeah, four kangaroos playing saxophones. Yeah. Out of 10. So I was gonna say too, the other last part I was digging up a little bit about that. Apparently Margot Robbie's production company has recently acquired the Tank Girls film rights. Who knows what's gonna happen?
2.5 years.
Like 2019 or something? Yeah.
Which is they haven't done shit all with it.
Of course, because it's kind of been hard to do anything, I guess, last year or 2. But
interesting. People were calling that Margot Robbie shouldn't be Tank Girl, and I'm going to be honest. Like, if there's anyone in this day and age that I can see being Tank Girl, it's Margot Robbie.
Yeah, totally. Like
basing it more on the comics, absolutely Margot Robbie. Like she would be just amazing as Tank Girl. I would be all over that. That sounds really creepy, and it should. Go with that note.
Good damn. But it could be a redemption. Who knows? But I guess we'll see. But that was
for Tank Girl.
Yeah, right. That was a time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up Tank Girl and move on to the next movie next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Jeff has kind of has explained his piece with the movie.
Okay, so this was so I had the week before last. Chesh had last week. I think we're on to Sam and then back to Jeff,
back to me. Yeah. Because I was sick that week and I was going to say watch Midsummer, which is good, but I don't know.
I'll be down to watch that again. This will be like the 3rd or 4th time now.
So, someone posted the other day. They said they watched The Lighthouse. Who was it?
Oh,
that's a good
Peter
one.
or someone.
Yeah.
And I said you two were talking about it, and it's like I haven't seen it yet. So,
let's not do Midsummer because you already failed at that. You didn't even show up. All of us watched it, and you just didn't even show up. That's on you, sir.
Well, the reward is you watch Midsummer, so there you go. So
Yeah, it's good. It's a great movie.
I'm not
to
gonna
watch
say
The
I
Lighthouse
wasn't
again.
rewarded. I'm just gonna say pick something else.
I'd be down to watch The Lighthouse again.
If you pick White House, I'm not gonna force you into pick something. I'm just saying it is your turn. That's all.
what kind of tone are we feeling, you reckon?
Whatever you want, man.
Do you want to go like awfully bad,
you
or
could
do
go
you want to
spiteful and make us watch Tank Girl again, or you could pick something that might actually have substance.
I want to quickly point out, and nobody seemed to really click with this one, but did anyone get a weird Tim Burton vibe from this entire film?
Yes.
I've heard that said, yeah.
It feels like a Tim Burton film if he went more punk than like.
There's a
goth.
reason for that.
Yeah.
And I'll let
Why
people do their own investigations.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right, we have a Q on here.
There's one of the things that people don't know is that before Tim Burton was hugely famous, he actually was doing like certain production designs for a whole bunch of movies in the background, uncredited. So I just want to put that in the Sphere so that people maybe look it up and dig up some.
The Sphere is a good movie.
No, it's not.
Wait, Sphere? I read the book Sphere. That was an awesome book. That's one of my favorite books from my childhood.
The Sphere was a decent movie too. I actually like Sphere.
No, the book was great because you actually got to solve the puzzle in the book. It gives you little clues of what the code is on the keyboard, and I sat down and I fucking solved the little puzzle. I love that shit.
You're an adventure.
Yeah, it was. It was amazing.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah, it was like, it was amazing for a 15-year-old. That was like the most mind-blowing shit I've ever read.
Dude, Hustler was amazing for a 15-year-old. I'm just saying.
Hustlers.
Penthouse.
The porn mags. Yeah, I was doing the internet porn at 15. That was.
Yeah, I'm
doing the internet.
We didn't have the internet.
They're Australian.
JPEG
analog.
2 minutes to load.
Okay. Before we get too sidetracked and before we actually completely lose Sam to the Shadow Realm, I figure we can do some Jackbox games. We're already an hour in, by the way.
Right. Let's do it.
Everyone cool to move on?
Yeah.
Done. I'll think about a movie and I'll get back to you.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously we just set it up to go into our chat. So whenever you find what you want, we'll do that.
The Name of the Rose. I haven't read that one, but I remember there was a Stephen King short series called Rose Red.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, based on a book, and I really liked the direction they went with some of the characters. Like I remember some of them were like psychic paranormal observers, and one guy was just like so fed up with seeing abhorrent visions of the afterlife. He's just like, okay, you're not gonna scare me. Like, don't scare me. He like shut the fridge door, and there'd be like a lady with a severed head, like holding it in one hand, like bleeding on the neck, like do not come to Rose Red. He's like, okay, whatever.
It was a great miniseries. I'm surprised that they turned it into a miniseries. I thought it was going to be a full movie, but their choice to do a miniseries, I think, was the right way to go because there's a lot of content in Rose Red.
Yeah, I just love that so much. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's do Jackbox.
We got Drew. We got Tank Person.
Tank Person.
Kangaroo Sacks.
Oh, Tank Person. Tank Person.
We got the Jonker. Killface Kitten. Hello, nerds. Hey, what's up? We're doing some Jackbox, so feel free to join us.
All right. Let's see.
I was gonna say, how would you guys feel about if we're waiting on that anyway? A Taika Waititi movie, but a smaller one, an earlier one for next week.
What?
Have you? For the movie next week? Hey.
What I do under the covers?
Goddamn. I'm trying to find it. Hold on.
Other people?
No, older than that, but close like that in a way. Have you guys seen Eagle vs. Shark?
No.
fun.
No.
I think you'll like it.
It sounds like
Is it like a Sharknado clone?
No, it's very down to earth. It's just like the most regional New Zealand kind of like weird comedy.
Oh, why not? We
and
were once warriors. That was good.
Kangaroo
Monster Wars.
Sacks picked their character.
Yeah, that's
problematic.
I was going to say it's problematic. Yes.
And that is Once We're Warriors, not We Were Once
Oh,
Warriors.
sorry. Once We're Warriors. It was a good movie. I liked it. It was dark.
Watch Eagle versus Shark.
We'll give you a night to think about it because I don't
I'll
want you
do
to
that,
rush
yeah.
on a movie. You know. All right. Is everyone
just
in?
thought
Are
of
we
it,
waiting
like,
on anyone else?
December.
All 4 of you are in?
Yeah. Feel free to join if you're in chat. I mean, it's
Who's
up
Meat
there.
Uncle?
That would be me. I am the meat uncle.
Are you drinking mead?
No, I wish I were. I'm drinking pale ale right now.
Claude
nice,
says,
nice.
"Give me one moment, and I
mean-
might join." Okay, cool.
All right. Yeah, Kangaroo
Wait,
Sacks needs to select their character. If you
Oh yeah,
haven't
shit! I
already.
need to. Yeah. Where's the most sexy character? Where's the most sexy character?
Well, what were we gonna say about mead?
Yeah. Do you drink mead?
Yes, I do. I
like
do
mead?
like mead. There's a really good meadery called Moonlight Meadery, which a few years ago settled a lawsuit between them and Moonlight Brewery. I don't know why Moonlight Brewery sued them over the name, but apparently they did, and they hashed it out because their name fully was Moonlight Meadery, and there were like Moonlight Ales or something like that. It's like, well, we don't want people to get confused. I can see the perspective, but I think Moonlight Meadery won the lawsuit because the branding was just totally different. But, all right, let's get into it.
Let's do this.
Are we gonna?
Are you the Jonker?
I am the Junker. Yeah. Is there
And
sound?
Quiplash 3.
Do you tank
Funny
first?
versus clever.
Good.
My name is Schmidt.
me-
Good to know.
let me
Good
move
to
the,
know.
Discord.
Real good care of you.
Yeah.
By the way, if you
Now-
didn't get in the
we
game,
can
you
show our
still
animorph
vote
at
as
some
an
time
audience
too.
member. Type in the room code to join.
Brendan?
Yep.
Round 1 is
Between
upon us.
things, maybe.
You'll answer
You guys
just
gotta
thought
rejoin-
because-
you gotta
in
rejoin the
any
live
way
stream,
you
by the
want,
way.
and then each of your responses will
the
square
thing
off against
the
someone
thing I was
else's.
wondering
The
about was
remaining players
to
vote on their
animorph
favorite.
into, and Jeff,
Easy,
I
right?
think you'll have a laugh
Points
at
are
this.
scored
Is
based on the percentage
the
of
first thing I
people who
thought about
choose
was
your
animorphing
response.
into our
Let's
creations
quit.
last week.
Oh
And
no!
I could not stop laughing about side eye. Side eye was fucking amazing.
Side eye is certainly a treat for sure. Oh,
Yeah,
time to
yeah.
answer questions.
Yeah, don't answer. Let's do it. All right.
Third chance people.
Oh yeah!
You got it. You got it.
I was first and best.
Oh, what's the word? What's the word? Oh shit! What's the word? Nice.
$20 seconds. 20 seconds left.
Almost out of time. Don't forget your safety quips.
Yeah. You got there.
Better hurry up, Junker.
Junker!
I don't know if I spelled the last
Go
word correctly.
time.
Oh no.
It is I, the Junker.
Prompt number 1 is there are
Les
3
Jonquiers.
types of people. You're either a witch, a stone, or a
Oh, yes.
blank.
A duck. The Joker, baby.
Okay, pick one.
Or a Joker, babe.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
split. Oh no.
Nice.
How dirty can
Next on the
can one
docket.
be?
A good man
As
is
much as
hard
you want.
to
Dirty.
blank.
Cheers.
And without violating
Good man.
Twitch.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
It's voting time.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
A good man.
thing.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Well, that answers the question about
Jesus.
how dirty you can be.
All right, I think that
I just want
answers.
to point out, neither of these are mine. I
Yeah,
just
ooh.
want to say.
How dirty can we be? Ooh.
And
yeah.
also, the person who put the first one there, like, have you never heard of a reach around?
Whoa.
Just saying, like, it's really
Next up, the most dramatic way to end a letter is P.S.
That answers it.
Okay, everybody, pick your favorite clip.
That is perfect.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
another split. Oh my god.
They're both really good, actually.
Let's keep it going.
I like them both.
It's easy to walk out of a timeshare pitch until they offer you blank.
Oh, this had it. Neither of those are
Now
ones
it
that I
gets
want.
real. Pick your favorite.
Wait, what? Hold on. It would
Wow.
be easier to wait. That doesn't make sense.
I don't get it.
Wow. Wow. Wow, that's amazing. Wow. Oh.
All right,
Deep.
check this out. The name of the tamest
Yeah,
action
only
movie
Curse
ever
Dance is
made.
pretty much the name of the game. Wow. Okay.
Okay, choose your favorite.
Oh, it's supposed to end with, but there's a twist.
You need to watch the word limit.
I was not, so that's my fault.
Wow, we've been.
We appreciate your audacity.
Okay, what's next? Honestly, you can never
It is
have
really hard to
too
walk
many
out without your
blank.
leg. Exactly. It's kind of genius.
And now, pick your favorite.
Oh man.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what?
I don't get the first one.
I don't get
Yeah,
the
neither
first
do I.
one. You can never have too many dicks, though. I'll go with that.
Yep.
I think, Claude, you're referencing the meme with the
Round one is in the books. Let's
with
see
the
how scoring
guys
shakes out.
Oh.
standing behind the couch. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Or Jonky.
They even managed that.
Round
Thank
two
person.
is here. The points are doubled,
Yeah.
so try to bring it, okay?
Double points. Exactly, Jeff. All right. Cool. All right.
Way too many words.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait, I got way too many words too.
Oh my god, I hope someone, please, for the love of God, says the same thing. Oh, I finished first this time. 30 seconds.
No, actually, I finished first. Thank you very much. I'm not eating that Sayo.
I wasn't gonna go there.
Time's running out. Wrap it up or use a safety quip if you have to.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Actually,
Five,
safety grip on this
4,
because I looked at Mr.
3,
Wow.
2. Nice.
So, how do you think you did? Let's see.
That was a rush. That was a rush. Oh well.
First in line, the hottest Christmas gift in 1910.
Oh no!
Oh, this is good.
Okay, show some love.
I know which one I have to choose. Just because it's so fitting.
Oh, that is really good, by the way.
That is brutal.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
That was savage.
That is pretty
And
sad.
next
I'm
is,
sorry. It's
No,
how
don't
would society
apologize.
spend its time
I
if
I
Netflix
live in a country.
didn't exist?
I'm not proud of the history.
Just
Here's
chilling
the
and
fun
doing
part.
the other.
Pick your favorite quick.
Sorry, that's a good one.
This would be something that Blockbuster did.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thought it was
Without
good.
further ado, what real leprechauns say about how they appear in pop culture.
Oh no.
Time to pick the one you like best.
God, they're both pretty funny. I'm gonna go on this one.
Whoa!
Nice.
Whoa! Drew, wow, excellent. I thought that was a
Warwick Davis
that was a
is great.
The
test
only
joke. I
dog
thought
who
that was a test
didn't
joke,
get
yeah.
into heaven.
Nice.
All right, choose your favorite.
These don't genders.
Deep lexicon lore.
Oh my god, how did you not? Oh, I'm so sad.
Let's see the next one.
Chesh doesn't know dog jammers.
What God was thinking
Oh,
when he
jammers.
designed the
Oh,
butt.
Oh,
What was? You think?
And now it's time to vote for your favorite.
Yes.
Wow.
Let's see how they handle,
Fucking well done.
instead of darkness, an
Well done.
awesome thing to see every time you blink.
Well played.
All right, vote for the one you like best.
That's a good
oh,
one.
both of those are really good.
Exactly.
Yes.
Nice.
Now that you've laid waste
Every
to
time
round
you
two,
blink,
let's
he's just
survey
there.
the damage.
It's like the have you seen the Tim Allen Doom, where all the textures and all the noises are replaced with Tim Allen?
Yes.
no.
Yes.
And now for
Every door is his face.
Hello, my honey. I'm going to send each of you a prompt that requires
it's
3
awful.
separate
Nicolas Cage's
responses.
head.
Oh no, it's a
Easy
response thing.
stuff.
Funny, blah 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 blah. Remember how you use this as a paragraph text field? This is quite
Yeah.
revolutionary when I saw that.
Oh wow. But I feel like some of us aren't gonna get this joke. Oh man.
Okay.
Hmm. Oh man, I really gotta think about this one.
Fucking nailed it. This is gonna be good.
I think we got good.
I got nothing. I'm disappointed in my answer.
Tick tock, time's almost up. Okay,
Right.
let's do this.
This is I could have done better in the first one. Anyway,
Three
we'll see. We'll see.
names you'd like to have.
I think only a few people are gonna get the line. Ooh.
Decisions. Choose your favorite.
Wow. Wow.
What the fuck?
Wow. They're not technically 3 nicknames, but it's very funny. Wow. Okay.
I don't know.
Mine was correct.
I know, but they're not 3 nicknames.
The 3
That's a
things
dignity.
Batman
I was about to
insists
use
on
mine as a
doing
paragraph.
every
and I was
day.
like, oh no, it's asking for 3 things. So I guess.
And now it's time to vote for your favorite.
Not being the Joker baby. Yeah, that's what he does every day.
Exactly.
I know you reference. I know who wrote the first one, Brandon.
Yeah, but not many people know the reference to it, so
I know.
it's lost.
What's the command you to rise?
Yeah, that makes me sad.
Yeah, I get it. It just wasn't funny.
I think if everyone else had seen it, I think it would have made more sense.
3 things a robot will need to master before they can be human.
Wow.
All right, people, it's voting time.
That is a hard, easy choice. And it has nothing to do with human anatomy because, quite frankly, we haven't even mastered those things.
It's true.
I had nothing. I was just like, yeah. Let's try to be clever here.
Final
The
scores.
balls being on the outside don't make sense.
It's true.
Oh, the meaning one is I'm gonna keep yamming on that, Drew. I'm gonna keep stealing it.
Nice,
It's so
good job.
Wow,
Drew,
Drew
good job.
wins.
Nice one,
Good
Drew.
job.
Nice one, Drew.
Okay, so my comments were based around a series of music videos that was done that they took the songs from Metalocalypse and they did a Batman animation to them, and they're called Bat Metal. And each one of them was a line. Each one of those was a line from Bat Metal from each of the
I agree. It was horrible. It is horrible.
from the each individual different songs.
It's fucking terrible.
I agree.
And the animation was just like a 4th grader had gotten like animation software. It was fucking horrible.
Claude, I
like,
think
what is this trash?
Claude's answer was probably more accurate and timely, and I think.
Oh,
yeah,
for
no, I
sure.
agree.
I'm not
For
saying
sure,
that
for
it
sure.
was like. It's just like I feel it was very singular. Like
Claude was talking about a different one.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, but mine
gonna
was
say-
very singular. If you haven't seen it, like the series of the Bat Metal things, it's not as funny because there's a lot of really funny things in the Bat Metal one, like the whole rise thing. So he's saying rise. Like I command you to rise.
Oh,
and then
he's
the chorus says
cooking
rise.
rice.
And
Oh my
then
God.
they replace him saying rise and replace it with rice, but the way that they're saying it, it's the same. It's just little quirky, funny things.
I was gonna say, Brandon, before jumping into the next game, did you want to show the little JPEG? Oh no,
Oh yes,
I mean,
please. I have to see.
if it's too hard to do, we were talking
Yeah, I
about
can
Animorphs
do it.
before, and I found, my wife found it actually. For some reason, someone with great development skills put together a generator for Animorphs covers last year, and they said that was their quarantine project. And I said that's the God's work, and I plan on making many more of these, but I made one just for fun, and I'll try and think of something to turn all our beloved hosts into. But yeah, everyone remembers Animorphs, right? Animorphs
Yes.
is great.
Give me two whole seconds.
Yeah.
Post flash music is a bit loud. Get rid of it.
It reminded me that I made this because, like I said, I wanted to animorph people into their creations last week. So Manila Folder and Side-Eye and I don't know. What else did you guys make? I can't remember.
Station
what am I?
was my.
Bicep Copter and Leg Horse. That was, oh my
Alright.
god.
So leg horse, I stole leg horse.
Leg Horse was so
Um,
funny. Oh yeah, where have I
yes.
seen it?
Here.
The sock drawing. The sock.
No, that's right.
Exactly.
Here.
All right, you ready for
I'm
the
going-
image, the cursed image?
Yeah, the cursed image. Who wants to see their first Animorphs cover that I made with the generator?
That's
All right, here we go.
Let's see. Oh.
Yes.
Who's
Oh
your
my
Big
God.
Mac daddy?
Big Mac. Call me, please. My father was Big Mac.
Big Mac was my father. Exactly. I'm Mac Jr. Exactly.
Please, bugger baby.
But the best fun is that they let you download the PNGs of each one of the in between spots too. So yeah, you can turn in whatever you want. So if you have any ideas, let me know. We'll make it. Exactly.
Here, I'll put Leg Horse in the LexaCrunch channel
Oh yes.
that I stole from a video game called Space Funeral.
Wow.
Yeah, here. There you go.
All right, we're back in the game,
this
boy.
is Quiplash 3, Judgment Day. I'm Schmitty, and I'm trying to figure out which one of you will snort laugh.
I don't think I've
Here's
ever
round
snort laugh.
1. You get points based on the percentage of people who choose your answer. Off we go.
You do have a crown, that's right.
Got that crown. All right.
Wow.
Here.
I'm not in the game for some reason.
Really?
Oh, I just had to like change it. That's weird.
Oh, yeah, still my same. Okay, Dark.
Mm. 45 seconds. Who even is this? Oh.
Ah, I made this joke not dirty. Haha, it's a reverse, a triple double reverse joke.
How long
Time's
left? How long
almost
left?
up,
I'm not
hurry.
looking at the thing.
10 seconds.
All right. Cool.
10 seconds, everybody. Wow.
Okay, here's
ran
where
out
the
of
fun
time.
starts.
I had to look up what the fuck they were talking about.
Let's break the ice with the worst thing to see through a telescope hurtling towards Earth.
Oh no.
Is it dicks?
Yeah.
Okay, time to choose.
You mean Iron Sky?
Oh yeah, that was.
I liked the
was
first
fun,
Iron
though.
Sky.
That's because the first one was kind of like edgy, but not in a like, oh, you're so edgy. It was just like different.
Yeah,
Edgy.
I liked the first. The fourth one was not great.
Yeah.
Number 2 and number 3 were like, okay.
Claude, we already have that. It's called the Republican
Next
Party.
one up. Doctors Without Borders is a much better organization than Doctors Without Blank.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, choose your favorite.
Yep.
Yeah, that tracks.
Wow.
Look in the middle, baby.
Wow. That was exactly.
And next,
Same path.
the name of a substitute
right.
teacher no student would mess with. Time to pick the one you
God.
like best.
The options are solid.
Are they?
No.
I love the fact that Tango is written in like wide go.
Oh
Get dunked.
Next, we have a great name for a superhero who can communicate with cats. And now, pick your favorite.
Meowington Jr. Yeah, for the teacher one, all I could think about was Not Another Teen Movie and then Miss McMahon.
Oh, that's right.
Great. Awesome.
Tank person.
Mouse
is kind of great the more I think about it.
Because he's
Never mind,
communicating with cats, so he's
Hard to
Meow
believe,
Man.
but Madame Tussauds.
Meow Man.
This is
now
one I
has a
had to look up.
statue
I
of
didn't know what
Blank.
this was.
Oh, really? Nothing-
Yeah.
Oh, the Wax Museum, yeah, in London, right?
All right, vote for the one you like best.
What? What?
Wow, people even voted for it. That's great. I had to use a safety quip because I spent my time Googling
Moving
it.
right along.
Just waxing
Oh.
his
These days are skipping first base and going straight to blank.
Oh, God.
Ooh, the dugout, the dugout.
Oh.
Here's the fun part. Pick your favorite.
Bam. I'm surprised that nobody went straight to the dugout. Because that's where all the shit players are.
Yeah. Twitch streaming. Yeah, they go straight. They just.
Wow.
See, mine's not sexual. They just don't have sex and they go straight to Twitch streaming.
Exactly.
Yeah, because they're busy
That was
watching all
round
the
one.
women in hot
Reminder that
tubs.
those all go on
Exactly,
your permanent record.
exactly.
Let's see the scores.
And Twitch giving it its own fucking category.
They're going
Yeah.
straight to Twitch affiliate, exactly.
Ooh, tank person killing it this time.
Yeah.
Nice one.
I hope you shook
Don't
off the nerves
sexualize
because
me,
it gets
says Lady
real
Rain
in
the
round
King
two.
in-
The prompts are more
in
demanding,
a hot
so
tub.
I've doubled the points.
Hot tub tubing all day, right?
Don't sexualize me. I'm just gonna bend over real close with my ass in the camera to write down
It's
the
funny
best
because
chippers.
that is one of the things that happened as well.
Yeah. It's gonna do a thong and bend over real close so you can see the hairs around my butthole. And write down, thank you for the 20 bits.
Oh, I think only older lexicon people are gonna get this. Oh, it's wasted, but worth it.
Oh boy. Ah, that would have been so much better. Why didn't I think of that? I'll bring it up after the votes.
Okay.
Tick
15
tock,
seconds.
Time's almost up.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Sam.
You excited?
I got there.
I'm
but
excited.
It's not good. It's yeah.
Let us set sail with serious question.
I should have
Who's
just
a good boy?
Yeah, no.
Who's
I
a
should have
good
just pressed the other
boy?
thing. I should have just pressed the other thing.
It's choosing time.
Oh boy. Both very good answers.
Nice.
I am the good
Let's
boy.
see the next one. Name for a sleepover
eye.
prank that is a little too cruel. Now it gets real. Pick your favorite.
What?
What?
Oh, you've never been to a sleepover where the kids' parents just start fighting in front of you, have you?
Oh no, yes. It's fucking the most awkward thing in the planet. Yep, it's just like
No, I was more wondering about the 50
Yeah.
Steve.
Steve.
See how they
Steve is a
handle it.
persona.
Steve is a
What
character
Ronald McDonald dreams
on
about.
the stream.
It's not... Oh wow. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, everybody, pick your favorite quip.
Oh, I remember the Fry Burglar. Oh, these are both, yeah, a lot.
What's the Freiburger?
You don't remember the little giant burger? Yeah, he was like a tentacle. He looked like Tentacool.
Wendy's patties.
And next,
Or he looked like not
how you
Tentacool.
can tell
Wow.
you've been
That was
kidnapped
funny,
by
yeah.
amateur criminals.
Not
Right.
Tentacool. It looks like Tangula.
Oh yeah.
All
I
right,
remember.
choose your favorite.
Snap.
Wow! Wow!
Wow.
You don't
Well.
know my life. You don't know what I've done.
Criminal.
Me.
That's very funny. I like
That
that.
is quite funny.
And next is the most confusing
gone all Inland
name
Empire
for a
again.
nail polish color.
I did not murder
Pick
him.
your favorite quip.
I did not murder him.
I cannot believe you could use this. Yeah, I'm just in a sea of noise now. This is great.
I'm surprised I got a single vote, to be honest. I was like, I'm just gonna.
Without further ado, what's an interesting fact on
I think
Stephen
that'll make
King's
up for my other
resume?
shit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, choose your favorite.
I
What?
thought this could have gone many directions, and this is none of what I
Yeah.
thought it would have gone.
No.
Probably safe. Probably safe.
I guess I'll go with that one.
Damn, Drew's
Exactly.
gonna kill us all again. This is great.
This is one I bombed out. I was like, I just need to click something else. Yeah.
We're 2/3 of the way there. Let's see where you stand.
Oh hell yeah! Killing it.
Damn.
Nice.
Meat Uncle is
Prepare
killing
yourself for Whiplash, a no-holds-barred quipaganza.
it. Let's do it. This question prompt.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The views expressed in this particular game are not the same views that I express.
40 seconds. $20 seconds.
Time's running out.
This is so stupid. I put way too much effort into that.
No turn back now.
For it's gonna be zero return, but okay.
3 things you should never
Zero
stuff a
turn.
taco with.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Well, I know which one I'm choosing. A little bit.
Excellent. Lord, that was great.
The 3 things you must do on your wedding day.
Oh man. Mm.
Time to pick
Oh,
the one
no.
you like best.
Wow!
Damn. Just because of how dark it is, I appreciate it.
No, I'm done.
Wow!
The 3 perks to living on a pirate ship. Decision of decisions. Choose your favorite.
The coffee black is like my.
Wow. That's so good. I don't know. I don't know. I love them both. I love them both. Wow.
I think Jeff solely
Great
just
job. Now let's
destroyed
see
it.
what
was
they did
great.
with the final scores.
Thank
That
you.
was really good, Jeff.
I didn't think I was
Yeah.
gonna get any return
Drew,
on that.
Drew, that was exceptional. Like that was. I love the booty.
Oh shit! Oh man, I think it's like
got
one of the
it.
first games of Quiplash I've ever won.
Nice job.
Congratulations,
Right
sir.
Ooh. Jeff.
Thank you.
All right, so we're
All
about an hour 45 in. Do we want to end this with the champed up, or do we want to call this?
Nah, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm getting a
We're gonna go
little.
for some dinner.
I'm getting a little tired, and I'm pretty invested. Hey, if anyone wants to, I'll stream Subnautica if anybody in chat wants to watch. But
Ooh,
if not, then
I
I'll.
could watch that.
Oh, right on.
I just
then
gotta go
I'll-
make dinner instead, though. Sorry.
Yeah, go get your dinner. Yeah, go get your dinner instead.
I will. No, I think of all the games I could watch someone play, I'd love to watch someone, especially you, Jeff. That'd be
Oh well,
hilarious.
I'm.
To see how people play that game as well. Like, do they play it the same way I do, which is timid as fuck? Like, it's
Yes,
just-
I'm very timid.
You just like
in
creep
this
around
game.
every corner. You're like, nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Slow
Okay.
Oh,
sub,
Claude,
lights off.
That's so nice, Claude. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate that. If you're not, I'm not interested. I still, you don't have to. I will be. I'll just be in chat, so it'll be like a casual event. You don't even have to watch. Like, it would just be cool to like chat with people, you know.
Mhm.
But because most of the time I've just been shitting my pants playing that game. It's like
Oh.
non-stop shitting my pants.
We're not meant to be that deep in the water as humans.
No,
Terrifying.
definitely not.
Yeah,
Definitely
yeah,
not.
Take me back to land. Also, Jeff, did you find the plants on that game?
The plants.
The plants.
Oh, you were talking about the which
I don't want to spoil anything.
lot of plants? Ones that
No.
attack you. There's ones. There's
They're outside the water.
outside the water. The yeah, you could eat them.
Yeah, but did you plant them?
No.
You can. That was one of the greatest discoveries. I had solved energy when you can propagate things. I'll just say that.
Hey,
Well-
Claude, you got to do an update. We'll put the link to Jeff's stream in the Discord chat just to make sure.
Well,
it's
no.
there.
I will be in Discord in one of the channels streaming it. So.
Oh, gotcha. You're not gonna
Yeah.
use Twitch or anything.
No.
No,
So if you want to hang out, I solved energy when I found out that the fire knife can cook fish. I had no idea.
yeah, that's a good one too. I love
I
that.
was like, holy shit.
That's like setting fire to cows on Minecraft type stuff. Like, it's like, wow, oh, they're cooked.
You remember
Sweet.
Goat Simulator? That shit was crazy fun.
Oh yeah. That was a game. That was quite a game.
Oh yeah, we got to do Champed Up eventually. Have next time. Next time we'll do Champed Up. But yeah. This has been fun, everybody, y'all. I'm glad I got to, thank you for enriching my life by forcing me to watch Tank Girl. That was great.
Exactly.
And well, next movie is Sam's pick, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Same here.
Probably gonna be, to be honest, Eagle versus Shark, but I'll have a think because Eagle versus
right.
Shark is hilarious. Like it's great. It's good fun. So very New Zealand. Yeah. I'll think about it anyway. I'll let you know. Yeah. Thanks for joining us again, Claude and Drew. That was awesome. And Drew, you're on fire. Killing this.
Yeah, fucking killed it first game. Holy shit.
So what's
Absolutely.
Champed Up is the drawing one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that.
I could
one
do
was-
that again. Oh my god, I was. Kate said she's like, I've never heard you laugh that loud. Like that was. Yeah, that was.
It was very funny, yeah. And plus, we had Enthralamoon, a professional artist, like doing it. It was
Exactly.
crazy, yeah.
That was great. I appreciate it so much. I should actually get a mouse to draw properly when we go to do that because I was using the touchpad, but
Oof.
not important. Anyway, nice. All right, call it, I guess.
Oh, Drew, stay tuned next. We'll play Champed Up next week.
Exactly.
Sorry, bro. All right. Okay. Yeah. Let's head out. Let's head out, everybody. Woo.
Yeah, do we need
All
to
right,
sign
left
ups
to
or
right.
anything or no?
Left to right, we got to do our thing.
Hey everyone, I am Cheshire from Cheshire Plays Games. You can find me at youtube.com/Cheshire Plays Games or on the Tweeters as Cheshire Plays. You can also find me on all other social platforms as Cheshire Plays Games and also find me on Commander Crunch. Go for it.
What's up, everybody? My name is Brandon, aka the producer, host of MTG Lexicon, and a fellow fan of the Crunch.
You know nothing about Crunch.
I'm deaf and
you know everything about the Crunch.
I was born in it.
Stuffing my face with kettle corn.
Ooh,
I went through almost this whole bag. I bought it from the farmer's market. That's where the best kettle corn comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, catch me on Lexicon Live Saturdays when I can make it, and also check out the LexaCrunch or the sorry, Commander Crunch podcast.
Nice, exactly. I'm Sam. And I'm one half of Commander Crunch, and you can find us wherever you find your podcast. And it's all about creativity, community, and culture. I did that in the wrong order of Commander, and lots of fun stuff. And you can find me on Lexicon tomorrow. I think I'm going to be one of the satellite guests patching in, but
so
mostly you guys are
read our note,
having a mostly IRL thing, right?
We're gonna have you start with us. Did you read that?
Yeah, cool. And then you guys are going to have an awesome IRL kind of entourage, which is really exciting too. So look forward to tuning in. But,
Awesome.
Yeah, that's it. Nice.
Another thing. Wait, no, I got nothing else. Never mind.
I got nothing.
All right, we're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish this off right, and we're all gonna
Oh yeah, he's also the Joker baby. Don't forget
I am the
that.
Joker baby too. Yeah, exactly. I am the Junker.
The Junker.
I'm Junker. Junker Van Damme. Exactly.
Hashtag mouth noises.
Oh, I thought we were all gonna do the pose. It's okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm not looking at the screen.
You're facing the wrong way, Chesh.
Chesh.
There you go. All right. Love y'all. Thank you very much for joining us. We
Love
will.
y'all. Have a good one.
We're gonna head over to Discord to watch Jeff play games.
All right, peace out.
Bye.
Bye.